Hey everyone, it's Donna with Bayou Beauty Basics, and I know that this is the start of the holiday season where you're going to start getting invited to holiday parties and events and corporate events for work and just gatherings. And so I wanted to give you a couple of things, a little tips that I do because we don't always want to glam up our look. But for the holidays, it's a perfect time to do those extra things that we don't do normally throughout the year. So the first thing I've done is I've applied my before skin treatments. I've done my primer for sure, Glorious Primer. I let it set for 5 minutes. I've done my makeup, my under eye, and my eyeshadow. Now, this is not going to be the lip look that I'm going for, but for the holidays, if you're going to go to parties, y'all, you really want to layer your lip look so that when you're eating and drinking and talking, your lip is going to always have color. So what I like to do, the first thing I did was I lined with my lip pencil. I used a Pompous lip pencil. Our lip pencils are waterproof, so they're perfect to line and then fill in. After that, I blotted my lips, and then I used a lip stain. I used a saucy lip stain, and I like a gloss on my lip, but I like to go first with a lip stain so that it stains your lips and it will not come off. It's kiss proof, it's drink proof, and so you've got that color. Now, this color does not have to be your color with the lip stain. You just want any of our stains. I use Saucy. It's a little bit of a red color, but you let it dry before you put your next application. But for instance, I'm going with like hot pink. So it doesn't matter the color. What matters is that when your lip color comes off, you're going to have a color underneath. And so that's the most important thing. And so layering it is a great way to keep that lip color on all night long. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do because I'm going out, and I don't normally do it, is glam up with shimmer. So instead of using our regular cheek color, I'm actually going to use an eyeshadow, a shimmery, one of our metallic eyeshadows, and I'm going to use, it's Ostentatious. It's actually what I have on my eyes. I went with a real dark maroon versus like black, since I'm wearing all black, so I can have some color on my face. You don't always have to go smoky black when you're wearing black. So I went with just a background color of Fervent, and then I put the real Ostentatious glittery shadow on top. Now, for my cheeks, like I said, I'm going to go with this wonderful, beautiful, shimmery eyeshadow, but I'm going to put it on my cheeks because I think it's going to give a much better holiday color. Now, don't worry about it being dark because we're going to put our finishing powder on it. But it's got a little bit of shimmer to it, which makes it just really, really pretty. And so especially at night, you can go a little bit darker, which I did. It's much darker than what I normally use for my cheeks. But I'm going to go ahead and put my finishing powder over it. But isn't this great? Can you see the little bit of shimmer that the shimmer gives? It gives just that extra little pizzazz that I needed. Now, when you're doing your blush, make sure you don't forget about the apples of your cheeks, because when we blush, that's where our blush should start. It shouldn't start back here. And then what you're going to do is just take your SPF finishing powder and then just set it with that so that it stays on. Since it's an eyeshadow, it stays on all night. Now, for the inner shimmer of my eye, you want to go with something very, very shimmery. And I'm going to go with an off-white shimmer that we have, and it's called Optimistic. Now, if you want it to truly, truly shimmer and shine, a little trick is you can spray a little bit of rose water on your brush, and it's going to really, really catch the shimmer in your eyeshadow. Do you see how much more shimmery it is because I sprayed the rose water on it? So that's another trick for nighttime shadow. Now, of course, I'm taking my blending brush and blending it out. All right, so it gives a lot more excitement to my eyes. Now, I don't like to put shimmer under my brow just because of my age. If you're younger and you have no wrinkles there, go for it. What I'm going to do is just take a little bit of my concealer, my light scarlet concealer, and I'm going to follow my brow. With that, take off the excess and then smooth it out. And all I'm doing is just softly, softly smoothing it out and then trying to blend it without messing up my eyeshadow. So I'm going to take my blending bud and then just finish it off like this. And so now my eyes look brighter and happier. The other thing that I'm going to do that I don't do on daily wears, I'm going to take my my luminizer. And our luminizer is actually part of our Kudos this month. You can choose a primer for under your foundation or a luminizer. I'm going to be using Benevolent Luminizer in the cream to powder. And I'm going to apply it right above my cheeks. Can y'all see how when the light catches it? Now you don't want to leave it like that, right? So you just want to take your blending bud that has a little bit of rose water on it and go around the edges so it doesn't look like a stick but just a glow. See the difference now? And if you want your cheekbones to appear even higher, you can go back here and follow that luminizer all the way up. You can also put it very thinly down your nose, right above your lips, and then on your chin. So all the places that when the light hits now, it'll give you a little glow. So these are some just tips that I have for glamming it up. And then, of course, I'm going to use our wonderful metallic in striking that I got from Unique Glass Moth. It's really, really bright. It's metallic. It's pink. Well, kind of a purpley pink. I'm going to put it right over my burgundy, my saucy. Like that. And voila, there I have my look for tonight. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. If y'all have any questions at all, just comment below. If this is your first time watching, you're watching me live, put live. And if you're catching me on the replay, put hashtag replay so I can shout out to you and tell you hello. I hope y'all are having a wonderful evening, and thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all need any of the products that I talked about, you can go to my website. It's www.byubbeautybasics.com. Y'all have a wonderful evening, y'all.